If you're like me, you have dreamed about waking up inside of a theme park. And with the opening of this hotel right behind me, that's a reality. This is Universal's Helios Grand Hotel, Universal's very first hotel that they've created here in Florida, where it is actually inside of the park. Helios Grand has its very own entry into Epic Universe, but its own entrance into Epic Universe isn't the only thing that makes this hotel special. It's got upscaled amenities everywhere that you look, and today, I'm here to give it a full review. Let's go check it out. This lobby is absolutely stunning. I mean, it is breathtaking. You've got that giant window looking out into Epic Universe. I can't get tired of that view. Speaking of that view, the first thing we're doing is we're going to eat. I know that's not a shocker. If you've watched anything I've done before, I like to eat. But also, this place has some amazing looking restaurants. And the first one we're going up to is Bar Helios. So a couple of weeks ago, we got to check it out. We didn't get to eat any food, but we got to go up there and check it out. And it is beautiful. And the view of Epic Universe, insane. But I have since looked at the menu. And I am so excited. There are so many things that I cannot wait to try. So I got a reservation as soon as I could. So let's go eat. Okay, so I just sat down at Bar Helios and I can't describe how beautiful this restaurant is. I mean, it is insane. And I'm trying to be really quiet because it feels very intimate in here. I feel very much underdressed, but that's okay. I also ordered something as a surprise. Y'all will see here in a second. It'll be fun. The fact that there is now a restaurant where you can come up, eat, have like a nightcap, eat, and look over the park, it's kind of crazy. Like that, there's not much like that. I mean, I guess there's Bar 17 at Aventura, but you're not really in a park. Right here, the park is right out the windows.
It's about this time that our food arrived, and even though we paid $225 for this, it was more than I expected.
That looks pretty cool.
I don't know what I've gotten myself into. It looks great, but it's a lot.
So this is the Seafood Tower, coming in at $225. Luckily, I have some friends to share it with. It has Florida blue crab claws, poached Florida prawns, oysters, and tuna sashimi.
I don't even know where to start. Where should I start? No comment?
What a tower!
I just got stabbed by a claw. I'm in heaven now.
It's great.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It is so good. It is so good. I love seafood so much. And when I moved to Florida, I thought I was going to eat a lot more seafood, and I haven't. And that disappoints me, but this is great.
Everything was really, really good. It was so fresh. Like the tuna was delicious, and then the oysters. I hadn't had oysters in a while, and I miss them so much.
Okay, we did pretty good. I think we did everything. Yeah, just didn't eat the ice. It's the only thing we didn't eat. I felt like I couldn't just stop with the Seafood Tower. There's an interactive dessert called the Shattered Rose. He said he could tell me about it. He said he'd rather show me, so that should be out at any second. And yeah.
How much of it did you see? I saw a good chunk of it. Yeah, but Trevor hasn't seen any of it. Okay, that's good. What do I have? You haven't seen it. Oh yeah, I haven't.
So this is our popcorn cake. Chocolate wheel, a little bit of crumb and glaze. Wonderful fun. Here. Have you seen?
Yes, we saw that
Are you
part.
going to do the honors?
I'll do it, yeah. I'll do it.
Clap.
Now it's a good clap, right?
Absolutely. And a wonderfully garnished, especially garnished.
Yes.
Would you like to eat this?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Enjoy it. I'll check back, okay? Make sure that's good.
Sounds good. Thank you.
So it's bread, pudding, and cardamom gelato, and rose, and of course some rose. I will say this is going to be the first time I've ever had hand slapped rose. I mean, it's definitely a first. That is good. That is really good. That was honestly one of the best meals I've ever had. It was so good. I just want hand clapped rose on everything. Just give me a little hand clapped rose. But now we're going to head out to the pool because I have something special to show you out there as well. Okay, so I have made it out to the pool, and I actually really like this area. So here, about 2 weeks ago, we got a quick preview of it, so we got to check this out for just a minute, and I just love how it's laid out. It feels a lot like when I've gone to hotels in Vegas. It feels kind of like a Vegas-style pool. Obviously smaller because this hotel does only have the 500 rooms, but the layout and like the entry, the way that you enter the pool, very much like some of the resorts in Vegas. You may notice that I am underneath a cover, like I am not out in the sun, and that is because I am in one of the private cabanas. So they have 18 cabanas. There's a few of them that are like pool front, and then there's these other ones that have like a bunch of seats and the couches, and then they come with a TV. There's a mini fridge full of drinks and waters and all that stuff. So just a way to get a little bit out of the sun, even though if you're coming out to a pool, that might be what you're wanting to do. I have had friends and family come in that they want to spend a day at the resort and have a pool day, and I think this is the perfect way to do that. You have a place for everybody to sit, you have a TV, you just have everything that you need. There's also a menu with a bunch of different like poolside food options, and you can get it all from the Lotus Lagoon. So they have people that walk around and they can take your order, but there's also a phone where you can call and do whatever you need to do. But the food looks really good. A lot of stuff that's great for the poolside. The Lotus Lagoon, which is where the food is from, that's the bar. It's like the centerpiece of the pool area. I don't really drink, so I don't know what they've got over there, but I'm sure the drinks are great because everybody up at Bar Helios loved the drinks. I was sitting with some friends, and they had all ordered some cocktails, and they just could not stop raving about them. Like I said, if you're wanting to do like a resort day at the pool, I feel like you could have, there's two like chairs in the front. You've got this room right here. I feel like you'd have like 6 to 8 people in here pretty comfortably, because some of you would be swimming, like doing all that stuff. So yeah, good option for families. Being alone, you know, I'm vibing. Also comes with a fruit tray. I think it comes with a fruit tray. This was here, so I think that's what it comes with. But anyways, that's the pool. I didn't bring a bathing suit. One day I'll swim in this.
So I spent the next few hours just sitting by the pool, relaxing, taking in the day, realizing that tomorrow I will be in Epic Universe. Eventually, I looked up and the sun had started doing that golden hour thing, you know, the one where everything feels kind of like a memory while it's happening. As it got dark, I even went outside to check it out because I've not seen the park at night. So I got up and went into the lobby to explore a little bit until I eventually ran into some friends for dinner. It's one of those moments that you don't really plan. I mean, earlier in the day I had planned on eating at Flora Taverna, but these moments, sometimes they just click. Good food, good people, and the same spark and excitement that never really leaves when you're on Universal property. We had a pretty large group, and when we eat together, we want to try a bunch of different stuff. So that's what we did. We ordered a lot of food. I know this is a Greek restaurant, but they had pizzas, or like flatbreads. So we got a couple. So I ordered this local Florida water shrimp, which is like a garlic sauce, smoked mozzarella, charred onions, and fresh herbs. It was okay. I didn't really like it. My friends Molly and Alan from Mammoth Club, they ordered the Italian sausage pizza, which was ricotta, charred onions, and Calabrian chilies. It was better, but still not great. We also got some saganaki, which is just pan-seared cheese with honey, lemon peel, and toasted sesame. This was great. This was really good, but it's really hard to not be good when you're fried cheese. You just win at life. But now let's talk about the star of the show. These pan-seared scallops. These were so delicious. Whatever this sauce is that they're in, I would bathe in it. Like, I would drink it for breakfast every single day. It is... We started dipping the pizza crust in it because it was so good. I just want to put that on everything.
That was damn good stuff.
And with dinner being done, it's now time for the room tour. So I made my way up to the room to check it out.
Hello, party people. Welcome. What you are about to witness is something that I call the slap test. This is a scientifically proved method to discover how comfortable a bed is without having to lay in it. I will lay in it, but this is the best method. Side note, it is very late. It's like midnight. So I'm going to want to do this very quietly. It's a nice one.
So this is a 2-queen park view room, which I think is important. I'll show you in a bit. I don't know what the blankets are made out of. It's like velvet, but it's really nice. I always tend to fall in love with the weird things in rooms. And right here, I love the chair options. It's not just like the one weird chair in the corner, although there is that too. There's this couch, and then this movable table, which is way more functional, but it was pretty heavy.
Oh, that's heavy. It's a heavy table.
Each side of the bed has these cool like reading lights that you can move around, turn off and on if you need them. A full-length mirror for that mirror moment. And then honestly, a very large TV for a universal property. And something I always get asked about is the mini fridge.
It does have a mini fridge. Voila. Nice. Oh, soft shut.
The vanity is really nice with this fun light switch. It has a full-size tub and shower, but I know what people really want to know. How's the toilet paper?
Listen, I know what y'all care about around here. Let me test the toilet paper. Tearing up that fancy thing. Yeah, it's nice. 2-ply. It is 2-ply. Listen, I know that I did the slap test, and that's all you need, but pillows are also important. And these pillows are some of the most comfortable pillows that I've ever felt. I've always loved the pillows at the signature hotels. I think these are a little bit softer, and I like that. You can call me easily impressed. I don't care. What I'm about to show you, I love very much. Keep your eyes on this window. It's actually really sick. Yeah, that's not a ghost. I pushed a button. Sick. But now, I'm going to show you like the coolest thing about this room. Watch this. All the lights are off. Spooky, you can't even see me. But what you can see is one of the greatest park views ever. It is insane to me that this place that we've all dreamed about since they announced it 6 years ago is here. And there's a hotel that we can stay in and we can just look at this all night. Like if I wake up in the middle of the night, I just walk over to this window and see all of this. Unbelievable. Listen, I know it's real easy to fall in love with the new shiny toy. It's really easy to love something new. But with everything this room has going on for it, the beds, the pillows, all the extra seating, the view. I mean, the view. This is probably my new favorite resort at Universal. This place is insanely good. This room was actually provided to me by my friends over at Orlando Informer. You can now book your hotel rooms here at Universal through them. And so when they found out I wanted to stay, they offered to get me a room. I love working with them because anytime I have family or friends coming into town, I can just send them over to Orlando Informer and let them get their tickets, their express passes, their hotel room. And it's just super simple. So a huge thank you to Orlando Informer for providing me the room, to slap the mattress, and to look at the view. Did you look at that? It's a piece of the rose. Memories. Memories. So with Helios Grand, there are only 500 rooms here, so it does feel kind of exclusive. And then the amenities are great, so it feels even more exclusive. But okay, that's enough of the room tour. We are going to get up early because we can get early park entry while we're here at this hotel into Epic Universe. Has its own designated entrance. So we're going to check all that out, show you how that works. And also, I still need to show you around the lobby. So that's what we're going to do. Show you all the other amenities down there. They're pretty great. But okay, I will see you guys in like 3 seconds. I'm going to awkwardly sit here until it cuts. That was longer than 3. Hi. We're back. Okay, before I head into the parks and show you guys how the entry from Helios Grand works, let's talk about some of the other amenities that aren't the pool. I know everybody loves the pool, but there's other great amenities. So let's talk about transportation first. If you want to go to Epic Universe, you walk in. Like I said, I'll show you that here in a minute. There's also transportation to the other parks. So there will be a bus system that runs to both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. That'll take you to like City Walk, that little hub right there. And then you'll also have a bus that takes you over to Volcano Bay. I've ridden the bus systems a couple of times, and it's about 12 minutes to get over to the parks and then to get back. So if you're wanting to get there for like EPA or anything like that, you will want to like factor that in. But it's just 12 minutes, not very far away. Some people were confused about where Epic Universe is in relation, and it's realistically, it's just down the road. So like we talked about yesterday, upstairs you have Bar Helios, and then you have Flora Taverna, but there is also the Aurora Market, which is like your grab and go. They've got gelato and coffee and pastries, and then like your bottled drinks, quick serve sandwiches, things like that. And this is also where you will find the freestyle machine that is here for this resort. Like all Universal properties, there is an arcade in case your family wants to do that. It's also okay for adults. I have a few cards that I have loaded up. And then there's a gym. And the gym is pretty nice. It has one of the craziest views for a gym ever. I mean, you're just looking into Epic Universe. And then there's these mirrors. These are the craziest mirrors I've ever seen in a gym. Very ornate. I like the birds too. But yeah, if you are an overachiever and like to work out when you're on vacation, you've got options. Also, like all the other properties, there is a vacation planning desk where you can pick up your tickets to both Epic and the other parks, which is crazy to say. You can pick up your tickets for Epic Universe here. They can also help you with annual passes, anything that you need, HHN tickets. If you need them, they can take care of you over there. Even if you ordered them online, you can pick everything up in the hotel lobby. So a couple little like facts, I guess, about this hotel. This hotel only has 500 rooms. I say only, it's quite a few, but it feels kind of exclusive because there are so few rooms. And then parking. I know a lot of people are going to ask questions about parking. You can park here and go to Epic Universe. Parking is going to cost you $125. It's posted right there when you park for the day. If you're not staying here, it is $125 for the day. So if I were you, I would probably just park at Epic because they have a parking lot, or there will be buses. If you park over at City Walk, you can take the buses from City Walk over here and go into Epic that way. With your stay here, you do get early park entry into Epic Universe. So like this morning, I could have went into the park at 10 o'clock. Right now it is almost 11. I got here a little bit late. The dogs needed me. But yeah, if you are staying at Helios Grand, you can stay, or you can enter the park as early as 10 a.m. I also found out that right now, not sure if this will be the case in the future, but right now if you're staying at any Universal hotel, you can actually get into this park an hour early. Also, something I didn't mention last night, but a lot of people will probably be wondering, after tax and everything, this room would have been $542.25. So it was like $480 plus tax. That's expensive, but I personally think after my stay here and after checking everything out, I think it's totally worth it. The view from your hotel room and the view from that balcony or the patio, not really a balcony, the patio, I'd pay that just to go there. But I think that about covers it. If I missed something, please let me know. But now let me show y'all how to get into the park. Should be simple. Guys, that was about as painless as possible. You walk through the metal detectors and put all your stuff in, and right there's a scanner. I didn't even have to scan a ticket. My ticket's on my phone. It scanned my face. It knew me. And now we're in Epic Universe. It's so insane. But with that, I'm going to go enjoy my day in the parks. Helios Grand, it's a grand hotel. You knew I wasn't going to go the entire video without saying something like that. But definitely a beautiful resort, a huge addition to Universal Orlando, and I cannot wait to eat at the restaurants again and stay here and have that view. If you ever want to stay here, it's so worth it. But with that, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ta-ta!